AFTV, I'm going to round it up with the fans here today. Listen, just talk to me about that game today.
Where do you want to start? Up, down, highs, lows, and everything. It's the perfect advert for the Premier League. But even better for us, we won 3-2.
Did you see us getting back into the game? You know what I mean? Especially when they got that, because the crowd I thought were fantastic today.
Absolutely
fantastic. They were absolutely fantastic. But when that second goal went in for Villa, even me, I was like...
40 seconds later. 40 seconds from the restart. 40 seconds from the restart. But one more quick word about Aubameyang. Let's sell him and bring in Wilfried Zaha. Not a chance, mate, on your bike. Where would we be without that man?
World class for you?
Without a doubt. I said it at Valencia, I might have been a bit pissed in Valencia, but him and Lacazette are the best duo we've had in years. Probably since Omri and Bergkamp. Without them two, would be what? Only Watford would be probably below us in the Premier League without them two. They're unreal. Why would you get rid of them? They're world class.
All right, sum it up today.
This is why we support Arsenal, innit? That's it.
To be stressed out.
Yeah, you know it, man. It's the ecstasy, the agony. Like, go one, go down. 10 man, maitland-niles makes too many errors for me. But it was a second.
Deserve to go?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He got the ball, cool, but his studs are up. Like, he's got to get sent off for that. 1-0 down, half time. We're thinking, oh, okay, cool. He's gonna have to bring on a defender. Saka, unfortunately, was the guy who had to come off, but it worked because Chambers scored for us and he made it more solid at the back. Bringing on Torreira and Willock made it a lot better. And then obviously Aubameyang scoring that free kick at the end was just fantastic. That's why he's here. It's Aubameyang, man. But with us, yeah, I think we need to kind of learn how to control the game, like manage the game, because after we scored, yeah, we were like, cool, we're all excited, but then we went straight for it. It was like,
we've done that before, innit? We've done that a lot of times, you know. We've got back into a game and then whoop, straight back. That Man United away last season. Remember that?
Yeah. It's like yeah, cool. We scored. We've worked so hard to get that goal. Yeah, cool. It's 1-1. We've got 20 minutes, half an hour left, whatever. Let's just chill. We still got all that time to score. No, let's just go back out. It doesn't work. Like, so then Aubameyang again digging us out, and who else scored? Chambers scored. That's what it's just good. But it's like, no, listen. Wait. Guendouzi, yeah. Anyone else, please, I beg, tell me how Xhaka is playing next to Guendouzi. Guendouzi should be the first guy on the team sheet. Xhaka should not be captain. Guendouzi should be captain. Yeah, wait. The guy ran Guendouzi, yeah, he ran from Aston Villa's box back to ours, was clapping at Leno to say, pass me the ball, I'm going to go do something with it. That's leadership. He's 20, he's my age, and he's doing that. Xhaka didn't do that when he was on. Yeah, he needs to start every single match.
All right. Brilliant. Sum up. Feelings, Frank?
Listen, I felt like I had a split personality today. 1 minute I'm angry, 1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm angry. Listen, there's only one thing that I can criticise Unai Emery on today, and that was the team selection. Apart from that, his changes were good, and the second half was very good as well. So
What's wrong with his team selection?
Granit Xhaka, simple as. Granit Xhaka, I would have benched either one of Socrates or David Luiz and played Rob Holding. He's been playing for the under-23s to gain match fitness, so I don't understand why he hasn't played today. And yeah, that's the only two changes I would have made, really.
Happy?
Happy. Listen, I'm over the moon right now. I'm on cloud 9. We got 3 points.
Let me get this guy in. Yeah. All right, he said,
I
just saw you saying a minute ago about...
Guendouzi, people need to pay him respect.
Guendouzi.
Whatever you call him. Whatever you call him.
That's his new name.
The French maestro, everyone need to pay him respect, because if you saw what he was doing in that game, confidence at that age, bro, that's serious. That's serious. Knowing we're going to have him for years to come, it's serious. We need to get behind that guy. Xhaka, I've always been behind Xhaka. Everyone's always been criticising him, but Xhaka don't do nothing for himself. Do you know what I mean?
In what way do you mean that?
This guy, like, he's too... I don't even know how to explain it. Xhaka, he makes too many mistakes. Too rash, way too rash. Like, he's good at shooting, but he's a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? He don't do it enough. But Guendouzi, that guy's a boss. And I want everyone to clap for Guendouzi, you know.
We got out of jail there. Fair play. The team was down to 10 men. We came back from a losing position, but we won't be able to do it every week. Aubameyang needs to applaud him. Guendouzi as well, fantastic. Everybody's going on about how bad Xhaka is. As fans, yeah, we don't like him, but there must be something about him.
I don't dislike Xhaka.
Why the manager?
Serious, I don't.
The manager keeps seeing something. I know he's being picked as captain. Pep a couple of years ago wanted him. He's got something about him.
You know what it is with Xhaka? You know what it is with Xhaka? I think he's a very his physical presence. He is, you know, a good passer of the ball.
Yeah.
I think I will agree with these guys. The one thing with him though, he slows it down.
Yeah.
So I think he's a player that you've got to have somebody else next to him that's not going to be similar. Where, you know what I mean, where they'll be dwelling on the ball a lot. I don't know, because he does slow it down a lot. But listen, I still think there's a player there, but you know.
He needs to boss games a bit more, I think.
Huh?
You look at Liverpool, for example, they have Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, they boss every single game, 8 out of 10 performances. Xhaka has been here for 3 years. And I cannot recall that many matches where you come out of there thinking Xhaka has really bossed it today. The same way we're talking about Guendouzi. Why are we so happy about Guendouzi? Because he always wants the ball. He's always trying to make things happen and he makes a difference to the team. With Xhaka, like we've been saying, he's a bit slow. I don't really see what he brings enough to the team. I mean, Willock, he's 19 years old, he just broke into the first team. When he came on today, he made a difference, he made things happen, he was always driving forward. And with Xhaka, at times I just look at him and think, what has he really brought? How much danger has he caused to the opposing team? I have nothing against him, I'm sure he plays for the shirt, but I'm just not sure if he should be starting every week. That's my only reservation about.
Who are you?
Can I tell you something very quickly? I haven't been here for 15 years because I come from Malta and we watch you on obviously every week. First of all, I want to congratulate you and all your guests because all the other guys like Gary Neville, Carragher, excuse me, they're shit. You know the game. DT, Claude, they know it better. They know the players better. I don't want to say better than the manager, but sometimes I think even better than the manager. But after all those years that the last time I was at Highbury, obviously, the thing which I found a bit disappointing as a fan, because we have to say the truth, the first half, the fans, where were they, the Arsenal fans? I think we cannot keep blaming only everybody, but everybody, fans, have to do their duty. They have to do their duty, and they are worth it, because when we did our duty, the team came back. So thanks.
Very, very true. Very, very true. This is my man. Right? Sum up the game.
Before I even sum up the game, I've got to talk about Xhaka, man. Honestly speaking, I feel I'm going to make a massive statement. And ever since Xhaka come into the club, we've lost identity as a football club, and in terms of the way we play football. I mean, Xhaka is so negative, gets on the ball, it's a backwards pass, doesn't really try to get things going. He's a big lad in the midfield, but he's like a piece of paper. Like, he gets beaten so easily. First thing to do is foul. He just collects yellow cards. He's a walking yellow card. I feel like, and especially like this first half, it showed again.
So you wouldn't have him in the next game?
I wouldn't have him, but my issue is obviously with Emery. Like, Emery, I don't know what he sees in him, but I feel like as long as Emery's here, Xhaka will always play. And that's a big problem. And I feel like we've got no balance in that midfield at the moment. So it is quite frustrating. But yeah, again, Guendouzi, he's gang. He's my brother for life. Guendouzi. Guendouzi. It's a new name, Guendouzi. He's my brother for life. Right, you can tell I miss his out. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it, man. Listen, he's an absolute legend.
Let me get my man in here.
I tell you, being an Arsenal fan is very hard. You come into the stadium, you just don't know what the result's going to be. You're 1-0 down for the first half, and then you equalise. You're celebrating. 40 seconds later, you can see the goal. You just don't know where to celebrate.
But you're happy in the end.
Of course, I'm happy in the end. We got the 3 points. That's all that matters, really, isn't it?
Young fan, you wait till you get to my age, man. You know what I mean? All their hair's going to drop out. Ain't going to be black like that, I'll tell you that. All right, let me go. Let me get my man here.
All right, so speaking about the game, bro. Arsenal, to sum up Arsenal, the way I put it, bro, more stress than a man's ex. You know what I mean? But yo, up and down, man, for real. But yo, about Xhaka, really speaking, like if you look at him and his qualities, he has some quality. But is he suited to the Prem? He's not suited to the Prem. He's not suited to this pace of the game. He, you know, too left-footed. Like, he can't go on his right ever. He can't turn to his right. You know what I mean? He's not fast enough, like you say. He does slow the game down. But I don't know. You got to praise him. Like Frankfurt, the man was everywhere. Man shut down. He'd covered. Yeah, man.
Frankfurt. He did. You're right.
But I don't know, man.
Sum it up.
Firstly, I gotta say everyone's picking on Xhaka, but Sayed, he can't cross the ball. He couldn't beat the first man. It was very poor. But Guendouzi, he bossed the midfield. He had heart. That's what you need. You saw when Willock came on, heart. That's what you need. And he started the press with Aubameyang as well. And I think that's what won us the game.
One more thing.
Come on, break it down for me.
There's a lot of comments you want to back up. Xhaka does get a bit of unfair press. Premiership, no. But when he plays for Switzerland or us in the Europa League, he has the time, he has a space, people don't get onto him. He looks much better. But in the Premiership, no. But today, look how young Guendouzi was, man of a match. Xhaka in the first half, excellent. However, let's not get carried away. Yeah, this is Aston Villa. Not very. They probably play better than their position says, but we've got to up our game. Offensively, what we did, in my view, first half, all this tippy-tappy nonsense at the back. We put pressure on ourselves. When we went down to 10 men, we played much better. But what we were doing was we were getting the ball up into the other half much quicker. And then when we took Xhaka off, Willock came on and he changed the game. The dynamics changed. Torreira came on, really closed down the Villa players. Their number 9 was very good. We couldn't get onto them. However, that was a smash and grab. We were...
Smash and grab, I think, is a bit...
No,
I wouldn't describe it as a smash and grab. Smash and grab's that game I saw yesterday, Sheffield United-Everton, where they won 2-1, one shot on target. Literally, that was a smash and grab. Today, I think we deserved that win in the end. I thought Villa were excellent, but I think we deserved the win. The way we fought back in that game, we deserved. It weren't a smash and grab.
10 men, second half, that was amazing performance. First half, 11 men, what were we doing? Now, I
remember most of that game we were with 10 men.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that. Wasn't like it just happened at the end of the first half or something. Like literally for 3/4 of the game we had 10 men. But yeah, respect. I'm gonna get finally. I know he's hiding there, but I'm gonna get my man in Steve in there. Right. Arsenal, Los Angeles. Every time he comes over, he always sees a cracking game, and it was another cracking game today, wasn't it? Although was it? He must have got through about 10 of those cigars. Watching that, I mean, wow, what a game.
Yeah, that second half, everyone's touched on everything, but what I saw out there where I was sitting was, I saw a fight in the boys. I saw this desire out there, and I felt like, hey, we got a shot here, because they just kept attacking and attacking. The substitutions, hey, spot on this time, I guess. But I just saw a fire, and I don't think I've seen a fire like that. We saw that in Frankfurt. We saw a fire out there in that second half. And hopefully this could be a turning of a corner for our guys, where they are getting some balls, for a better term of the words. Cojones, baby. And they're going to come out and fight like we used to fight back in the day.
Oh, brilliant. I think Steve summed it up brilliantly there. Cojones showed by Arsenal today.